There. See, my eyes are working. We're perfect. We're good. We're live all the way around. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. 8:14 by our reckoning.
We're late.
We're a little bit late because Mom just finished up writing your not your last exam certainly, but you had to write a test just now for your last class of the day. I am Ian. This is my lovely wife,
Rachel.
We are of Big Family Life and the Simpson Family Home. That is our platform on YouTube and Facebook. 4Fs in the Simpson Family. That is our platform on TikTok, Instagram. 4S representing faith, family, food, and fitness. What's up, baby?
She just needs ask Fifi to go and help you, please.
What do you need?
She needs mom. Ask your sister if she'll help you, please.
Oh boy. Wow, that looks like it's kind of important. She needs mom.
Fifi can handle that one.
Fifi can't, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 4Fs. Faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith, because we believe we can do all things through Him who loves us. Food, family, because aside from God, there's nothing more important on this earth. Food, because food is medicine. And fitness, because we believe overall wellness can be achieved by achieving and maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. And so we are here using 4Fs to manifest our best life by grace under God. So this is a segment that we like to call Real Talk. We are a blended family of 10. And so we dive into some of the real world issues that we face on our own individual journeys, as well as our journey as a blended family. And, we just kind of get into it. This week, however, has been Mom's birthday week. It's Mom's birthday on Sunday. Hey!
Countdown.
Oh, hey, Alice. God bless you. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping in. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. We received that. Mom's birthday on Sunday, and as discussed previously, she'll be turning 21 for the 17th time. And so we have just been all week. This is day 4 of all things Mom. Because we have just been celebrating her, just lifting her up, asking God to continue to bless her and thanking Him for her. And just really looking at all the things that, goes into making Mom happy, you know what I mean? And Mom's pyramid of actuality, if you would, all the things that go into making Mom happy. And I mean, everything that goes into making Mom happy revolves around her family, the kids, and so on and so forth. So the kids will be popping in from time to time. GQ Jordy is going to be making an appearance tonight. It's his turn to bless Mom. We started with the littles. We have 2 classification of children in the house. I love God and Jesus. Thank you for sharing that. We do too. God bless you. Thank you for sharing some time with us. And Mom, this is your time. Go get out the way.
No, and before the bigs come, the classifications. Yeah, we have the littles and then we have the bigs.
Right.
So there's
3 littles and 3 bigs. No, 4 littles and 3 bigs.
4 littles, 4 bigs.
4 littles, 4 bigs.
Yeah.
4 and 4.
4 and 4.
Anybody remember 8 is Enough? I grew up watching that show. 8 is Enough. I remember that show from when I was a kid. I was born in 71. Came to Winnipeg when I was. At 80? So it's been a long haul. I remember a lot of the 8 is Enough. Great family programming. Anybody remember family programming? Anybody remember that? Go ahead, sweetie.
So today, well, I guess last night you said you wanted to,
Hi, baby. Was Fifi able to help you?
Brooke helped me.
Brooke helped you? Awesome.
Okay.
So you're good. This is baby. This is the youngest. Come on in. Poke your head in all.
I haven't seen her with a minion for like years.
Right? I mean.
It came out of
Can't pull the minion out of retirement. Hi, Carla. Hi, Carla. God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. She was asking for you. Pull the minion out of retirement, baby.
No, and I wanted to, Carla, thank you so much for the gift. However, I did not open it yet. I said I was going to wait till Sunday.
Right. Yeah.
And it's sitting on my dresser, so every time I walk by it, I'm like, oh, I wonder what it is. So that's like my own, personal tormenting myself.
Yeah. I know what it is.
You know what it is?
Of course, yeah.
And you can't keep secrets from me, so that's why I'm like...
It's not a secret, because I know if I know it's not a secret. Right? I know what it is, so it's not a secret. I have to go. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you so much. Want to be my bestie? Sure. For sure. Thank you for stopping in and spending some time with us as we're celebrating Mom.
So, and yeah,
The
and I guess...
anticipation will be worth it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm already starting to, however, all things Mom and what makes me happy.
Yes.
And so we've been talking to the children. He's been, asking them, I guess, from their perspective, what they love about me and what they'd wish for me. And one of the things that is all about Mom is my husband.
Who's he?
Wow.
Kidding. I kid.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Lock her up. Lock her up. Put that little bis in the BIS. We have a new doodle. Bentley has a companion.
Yeah, and you can't leave her unattended because she gets into stuff.
She just gets all emotional. She's what? How old is she now?
It's 3 months.
Is she? No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost
3 months.
3 months.
No,
Yeah,
she is
3 months.
3
3
months.
months. She's 3 months. Yesterday, 3 months. Okay. And Bentley, of course, is what now? 9 months, almost. Almost 9 months.
Yeah, so we have a 3 and 9 month old.
The doodles. That's Bentley and Mercedes. Bentley and Mercedes doodle. Oh, she got away from you?
Yeah.
Ryder, help her, please.
Look at you.
Go lock her up. Yeah. Well, okay, baby. She kind of squared up against baby, and baby lost her nerve and took off. Thank you, Ryder. Go lock her up.
So yeah, my husband. Like I have my own happiness, what makes me happy.
Yeah.
However, my husband also makes me happy. It's like I have my joy. However, you are we have shared joy.
Absolutely.
Is that
No, I'm
that's
okay with
where-
that. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's like my best friend here.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he just wants to be my best friend and not my husband. Is because you're wondering who my husband is? Is that...
It's so cool that we're both though. That is very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because usually if you see him out and about, I'm not far behind, or
That's
if
right.
I'm out and about, he's not far behind.
That's right.
We today and yesterday he actually left the house without me.
2 days in a row.
He was like on a top secret mission or something, and
Well, it's her birthday, so yeah.
that's the only time he'll leave me at home. And actually, I was studying for my test today.
Yeah.
And I also had an oral assignment, so I'm done that one class, and that's my Ojibwe class. So learning my language
Right.
is important to me.
Connecting with the culture,
And,
with
yeah.
your culture. Staying connected with
Staying
your,
connected.
Staying connected to your culture.
And so, yeah, we're like two big kids. I want to say we're like two big kids in a house full of kids. Like
Yeah.
what we're parents. We get that. We can parent fine. However, I think our kids get annoyed with us because we just mess with them.
Yeah, a lot.
That's fun.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of being a parent if you can't mess with your kids, right? If you
Yeah.
can't like just do silly random stuff just to keep them on edge and just to mess with them.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so yeah. Ooh, I think we've messed with them. I think Jordan's right now our
Jordan
favorite
gets it
right
the
now.
most.
Yeah.
Because he's got such good hair. You could GQ Jordan with the good hair. He's got such good hair, and he kind of pretty, so he gets it the most right now.
Yeah.
And baby, you know who doesn't get it at all? Who does not get it? Nobody gets to mess with what baby. Nobody gets to mess with baby. Nobody mess with
Oh
baby.
my gosh,
No,
look at her face right
Nobody
now.
mess with baby. Yeah, she the only one that don't get it. Nobody get to mess with her. Because, yeah, girl dad, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, oddly enough, you remember who had the biggest issue with that? Because, like, once I had forged and created my relationship with baby and the kids, right? And then the kids that I had from the previous relationship started coming in, and then started seeing how changed I was as a parent, if you would, right? And just how the interactions and the person that had the hardest time with that was GQ Jordan with the good hair. Because I mean, the thing is, he's a giant of a man. He's 6'6", his bigger brother is 6'8", so they're both big guys. However, he was always the baby, even though he wasn't the youngest of his brothers. He wasn't the youngest, he was always the baby. So he always got that baby treatment from me, eh? However, he come over now, and now baby's the baby, and yeah, like, I mean, I see him watching me out the corner of his eye, and I mean, he don't want to say nothing, but I see sometimes he just
he wears
emotions,
he wears his emotions on his face.
It's hard for him to hide. Yeah, it's really. But I mean, God bless him, because it is what it is. It is what it is. And who else has a hard time with it? Her. Jasmine, the 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, like, if she got paid for every time she rolled her eyes,
or her head fell off, like this.
No, she doesn't do the head lock.
No, she does it.
She does. No, that's Phoenix and Brooke.
No, she does it.
She does it from time to time.
Yep.
She keeps it from me.
Yeah.
She keeps it from me. Where I see her, she does the eye roll thing, because when she sees baby, she does the eye roll and the shake of her head, like she see baby get away with some stuff, and she does, yeah. But that's what it is. It's parenting, man. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're not supposed to have favorites, and we don't. We don't have favorites.
Yeah. Quiet. All of a sudden, there's crickets there. For me, I treated them all equal, but
What?
Baby.
What?
Yeah. However, so we'll move
I
on from there.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. Yeah. No. What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
I don't even care. What? She gets baby. So what? I don't even care. It's not. It's that time already. It's 8:30. It's time for good nights, and all you hear is Justice from the back. Don't hug him. He's ahead of me. Yeah, Ryder's ahead of him, and he likes to get the first hug. He's like, don't hug him. Justice likes to get the first hug when the littles come through. Don't hate, appreciate.
Carla, she's like something special with each of them. Yeah, exactly.
100%. 100%. And the thing is, if you have what COVID, and this is the only thing that I will never speak on COVID. You can hold me to that. I won't ever speak on it. I won't speak on COVID. I won't speak on vaccinations. I won't speak on any of that. The one thing that COVID did for us is that it enabled us to take the time to pour into our children. And once we were able to, what's wrong, baby?
She wants the hot glue gun. She's trying to sneak away with it.
The card.
Not tonight. It's bedtime. No. Okay. Tomorrow you guys have no school tomorrow. You guys have all day to work on that tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Yay.
The one thing that it allowed for us to do is to just give our children our undivided attention. And that has been such a blessing. That has been an absolute godsend, because it has afforded us the time to invest in our children and get to know our children. And as such, we've been, and I mean, God bless you if you didn't have the ability that some did to just, we are separate, we are apart. By grace, we are apart, we are separate, we serve a living and loving God, and among other things, He is a provider. And so we are separate and we're apart, and we're okay with that. And what it was that we were able to just take this time and just pour into our children. And so something did special with each one. And if you have the luxury of being able to spend that quality time with your children, you'll get to know them, and that's important.
I think one of the things that I do miss was the ability. We used to do date night. So date night would be just the two of us, where we go out.
Can you imagine us trying to take them 10 kids out?
However, no.
We do it from time to time.
No, and that's what it was. That's what I miss, is that we took each child individually, where they had, we'd go out like a date night with our child, so that they had our undivided one-on-one. Yeah. So I miss doing that. That's one of the things I do miss.
And I mean, that was great. On any given afternoon, we might be shopping with just one child, and she would decide who would go shopping with us that given afternoon, especially in the summertime. And it would be it would be a little mini date with that one child. We'd do a little bit of shopping, and it could be grocery shopping. It could be grocery shopping, or it could be clothes shopping, or maybe we needed to get some something
stuff
from the bookstore. Any kind of shopping. It's not necessarily shopping for that child. It was just we had errands to run. So this child, what it was, if we got up on a Saturday morning early, Jordan figured it out. GQ Jordan figured it out before all the rest. It meant that we had errands, and so if you got yourself ready and tagged along, you got lunch.
Yeah.
GQ Jordy figured it out first, right? And so then Fifi and the others, and it just became a thing. And I mean it's awesome because like baby, I know baby we've been through, take baby out for lunch at BP, or we'd be out with just her and I and Jazz. I remember we had one beautiful afternoon and we went down to the Forks and took some pictures, Mom, I and Jasmine that afternoon. We had lunch empanadas that afternoon, right? And then we went down to the Forks. It was beautiful. And I mean, yeah, you have to. Hi, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. You have to find ways to just invest in your children. You want to start here tonight, big guy? All right. Okay.
Oh, this is getting strong. He just squeezed me. Are you gonna bring in Noah? He's here right now.
Hey, yeah, let's bring in Big Noah to bless Mom because he's here right now and he looked like he's trying to get out. So.
Yeah, come sit on my lap, Noah.
That's cute. Good night, my boy.
Come on.
I love you.
Come in here.
I'm not even ready to make an appearance.
Yeah, okay. This is not about you. This is all things Mom. This is about what makes Mom happy. So, yeah. Well, GQ Jordy with good hair is here, so he can go first. So it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. However, one of you should avail yourself of the opportunity to come in and bless Mom. Just come in and
just
sit
said
down.
2 minutes.
I need a couple minutes of your time. That's all. Sit down. Good night.
I was just going outside.
Yeah, that's fine. Good night.
See, I was trying to get this guy to sit on my lap.
Yeah, so this is Big Noah, and I mean, I'm trying. It's almost impossible for me to get in the frame with him because there's a lot of him. 6'8", 235 pounds, size 17 feet. So 18. So when he had this thing, right? Like the shoes go right there. So imagine if he leave 2 pairs of shoes out, he'll allow 1 pair of shoes up here at any given time. The rest he got to keep in his room. Because if he leave 2 pair of shoes out, if you put that end to end, that's like 3 feet of space that he's occupying for his shoes alone. I can't have that. I mean, there's like 10 of us up in here, and he take up 3 feet. That's like, I mean, when we plan on going to, God willing, we going to Jamaica, so we don't have to buy him a ticket. He can walk. We're gonna be able to save some money. He can get on them boats and he can walk and surf over to Jamaica. So Big Noah's in the house here with us, and all things Mom. We're celebrating Mom. It's Mom's birthday on Sunday, so we just lifting her up and say, you see, Zion was here. We just lifted Mom up on the ground. We just lifted Mom up and celebrating Mom and just asking God to continue to bless her. Because we just love and appreciate her so much. So now, your job now, Big Noah, right here, right now, is to let us know what is the thing for you that makes Mom awesome.
What is the thing?
What for you? What is it that makes Mom that just makes her awesome? Just what I mean, that you just dig, that you just really appreciate that about her.
Probably just I guess I could put it like her commitment to the kids.
Word.
It's really crazy. Like I don't want to say crazy a lot. I end up saying that word a lot, but it's a lot. Like I guess what she has done. So it's an amazing thing for real.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then please understand when he said that the commitment to the kids, when he can't remove himself from that. The kids includes him. He wanted a kid, whether he 22, he grown obviously. However, he still he got a job and everything. Good on you, Big No. Appreciate you. Bought himself a car this summer. Good on you. However, when he out of the home, she were the same way as if baby were out of the home. So I just wanted to qualify that, let y'all know that when he say the kids, it's not that he remove himself from that. Go.
What was I saying? What was the last thing I said?
You said that her commitment to the
Yeah,
kids.
what did I ask?
It's just really amazing because they've been through so much
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
So yeah, just that part of it, and just all the things, everything really, you know, everything that gets done is it's a lot.
Yeah.
So, and also being a student too is kind of crazy.
Full
At
time.
the top, full time with like 10 kids.
And a good student.
Yeah.
Not just like a get by student. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
for
year,
real.
year one, she was honor roll. She was honor roll at the University of Manitoba. I forgot about that. Yeah, year one, she was honor roll. So yeah, so she
That's
was
pretty
slacking.
wild.
She was slacking this last year and this year. She made the honor roll the first year. So I'm just playing. I'm playing. I love her.
CJ just popped up.
Hey, God bless you, CJ. Thanks for stopping in, man. Go. Okay, so if you had one wish from mom, if you could grant her one wish, you know, anything like one wish, if you could grant her one wish. Hi, God bless you. Thanks for stopping in. What would your one wish from mom be?
One wish.
Yeah, if you could grant her her heart's desire, what would that one thing? Hi, Jody. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you so much. God bless you. If you could grant her, let's put it like this. If you could grant her her heart's desire, what would you believe that her heart's desire would be? You had the ability to grant her her heart's desire. What would that be? Oh, Jody, this is Big Noah. Big Noah is our 22-year-old son. We call him Big Noah because he literally big. He's 6'8", 235, 240, size 17 feet. Yeah, he prospect. We working, we grinding. Go.
Probably just to have. Well, yeah. I'll just put it for her, but I guess it's probably like everyone's thing. But like just you know, to have the compound, you know, and just have everyone there.
Word. This is what we are manifesting. Go.
Yeah, that's the one thing probably. You gotta get the compound, you know, where
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
It's like a whole little community almost, but
Yeah.
you got everything there, and to have everyone all in the same place.
See, in Africa, as I understand it, they have these housing compounds, if you would, where you have a piece of land that's secure, and within that, however many acres or whatever, you know, fenced and secure, you have your entire family. It's my wife and I's dearest, fondest wish that we're not trying, in an individualistic society, the idea is as the kids reach a certain age, they get put out to pasture, they gotta go get work, find meaningful employment, go get a partner and start their own lives, and you know, you put them out. For us, we are collectivists as well as being equalists, Jolie. We are collectivists in that our idea is that we don't want to we have no desire to Big Noah, that's for you.
Do you play b-ball? Yeah. Yes, I play basketball, of course.
No, not of course. There's a
Yeah,
lot of guys
no,
that-
yeah, I do. I played a year for UAW.
Yeah.
Is she from Winnipeg?
She's from Carmen.
Yeah, on the outside of
I played for the Westmen for a year.
So what was the last thought I had, baby?
I don't know.
What was it? The last thing I said?
No, we were just talking about the compound.
So you're
Right.
You said
Thank
you're
you.
collectivist.
And right, thank you, Noah. And that's our idea. We don't want to move our children out. We want to move partners in and move people in. Have a big enough piece of land that you want to move out. All right, go down by the big oak tree and build a house. You know?
Kirby Shep, yeah. Yeah, we both know him. I think my dad's met him more times than I have, though.
I've seen him put on clinics. Jordan had a workout for him just the other day, as a matter of fact, and his opinion was that Jordan needed, and he's right, Jordan needs more playing time. He does. However, he missed his opportunity because I shot both the boys to him first. Basketball Manitoba has never been a friend of the Simpson family, and that's all I'll say about that. If he's a friend of yours, I'm sure he's a great guy. However, as far as Basketball Manitoba creating
Oh gosh.
as far as basketball, Basketball Manitoba. I mean, I sat with Coach at the W there.
That's
Reinbold,
what she's talking about.
Coach
Mike.
Reinbold, and I mean, he didn't recruit Noah. Noah went there as on his own volition, and he played Noah just enough minutes that he couldn't redshirt. That didn't make no sense to me. So he wasted a year of eligibility. I didn't understand that. Mind you, at the time I was in jail, so I had no sway there. That was my fault. Yeah, that was my own personal shame. Hey Harry, thank you for stopping in. God bless. However, yeah, Basketball Manitoba, has been no friend to the Simpson family, and I mean that's just a systematic thing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that we could tell his voice, yeah, and I'm sure they're great people. It's just that it's a systematic thing when you talk about the amount of talent that came out of Winnipeg. As far as check out Basketball Diaries. This is a different thing. This is about mom. That's in Basketball Diaries. We go into that deep in Basketball Diaries. But I'll ship the kids out to a different province and hopefully they'll get a fair shake there. I'm sure they will. God is in charge of that. I'm leaving it in His hands, and we just out here manifesting our reality. There'll be opportunities. God, we serve a God who's a provider. He'll
Okay, come and give me your
provide.
hug.
He will
Good night.
provide
Callie, you
opportunities
too.
for these boys to go and display what it is that they want to do. And so you've had your say. Yeah, you said and the compound. Yeah, we're gonna manifest that. We got to manifest the compound so the Simpson family can have their 90 acres and a couple mules. And I'm not even talking about that. I don't need a handout. I don't want a handout. I mean, we gonna manifest that. God will provide. We gonna manifest that on our own. All right, big man. Appreciate you. Get out my wife's seat.
Thank you, Noah.
Okay.
I think I measured just hitting his shoulder. Because I went in for a hug there. I'm just the height of his shoulder.
Good night.
Jordan's about to hug
See you. Good night.
you. Cool.
Oh my God.
Ryder. Good night.
Ryder.
Good night. Good
Night,
night.
baby. Love you.
Good night. Yeah, you. Good night. Good night.
Been there, done that. What up, boys? Somebody jumped in there.
Been there, done that. What up, though? How you doing? God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. Auntie Di, say good night. Thank you for stopping in. We just here it's my wife. This is my wife, Rachel, right here. It's her birthday on Thursday. So
Sunday.
we just Sunday. Thank you. Today's Thursday. It's her birthday on Sunday. Auntie Di, say good night. It's her birthday on Sunday, so we're just here celebrating her, lifting her up to God, continue to ask Him to continue to bless her. And we just here kicking it. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate you. Jody,
Oh, my God,
Noah, 6'7" basketball guy, 6'8", 6'8" in heels. Just kidding. No, he's a legitimate 6'8". And the interesting thing is Jordan is right there with him. Jordan is what? Jordan's about 6. What are you, Jordan? 6'6" now? Not quite 6'6", but we call it 6'6".
Like 6'5".
We call it 6'6".
NBA
NBA standards, you always round up. So
even numbers.
Yeah. Nobody likes an odd number. Nobody's 5'11". I'm 7 feet. 5'6", 11". I'm 7 feet. And the interesting thing is that they're different players.
Thank you, Binder.
Yeah, they're different. They're completely different players. Where Noah is like me. Noah is like a big version of me, and he know what I'm talking about because we used to hoop together. Noah is a big version of me, just like just all attitude and shoulders and elbows, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just space movers. We create space in the key. We create space. Me and Noah, we create space in the key, right? Jordan, he's
Jordan, you gonna come in?
he's a shooter. Even his oldest brother be like, "How come Jordan the only one that can shoot?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Just what
This
it
one
is.
might fit on my lap.
Just what it is." Jordan,
come on.
Jordan is the 3-point specialist. Yeah, he's Scottie Pippen to my Dennis Rodman, if you would. He's definitely the wing guy. Yeah, he's definitely lights out shooter. Beat you off the bounce. Great shot blocker, obviously, because he's that size. Great shot blocker, great rebounder, great hair, as you can see. Like, this is basically rolling out of bed. This is his rolling out of bed here. And if he wanted to do something today, then it would look even better. GQ Jordy with the good hair. Say good evening.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
A couple people here. We're just going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
See
yeah.
you guys up there.
Yeah, we're just here celebrating mom. So, for you now, and the best thing is that all the kids have their own relationship with mom, and even the kids that I brought to relationship, they have their own relationship with mom outside of me. It's not just that she was someone I was seeing, that wasn't something that I did. They have their own. I find it insane. Curb your mic when you take your. Hey, it's Basketball Manitoba, man. Go check out Basketball Diaries, man. There's been no love lost between the Simpsons. Whether it's refs, coaches, it's just what it is. It's just a system that is not here in Winnipeg. As my wife said, she said that Winnipeg to her was the most racist city that she'd ever visited, and she's not from the city originally. We live here now, and she said, yeah, and as I've alluded to in the past, it's like it's not that overt racism that'll get you lynched. It's that polite racism that'll kill you softly. Good night, baby, love you. It's that polite racism that'll kill you softly. The looks, like you walk in the lunchroom and the conversation ends. I mean, there's enough overt racism, but it's that polite racism, you know what I mean? The one that's like is what you leave a situation, you're like, was that racist? Did he just actually? But that's not what this is. Anyways, the one thing, Mom, that makes Mom for you, the one thing that makes her the most awesome for you.
For me, it was when I was first getting situated here.
Right.
It was just that, she was the most unhinged. She's the most outgoing, in my opinion. The most, let me feel like I've really been here this whole time,
Yeah.
And it was, as I look back at it now, it must have been hard for her because, it would be hard for me. It's not easy getting to know someone. So I was already pretty old at the time. I knew what I knew. Mm-hmm. So it just was really helpful to have her there to really invite me in. And you know what I'm saying? You in that?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah.
100%, just to make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
To be a part of. And that's the thing with Mom, man. You don't get personal space with her. The thing is, GQ Jordy had this thing coming out of his previous home, out of our previous life. He didn't like to be touched. Straight facts. We've never really delved into or gotten into what that was really about, or what is it really at the heart of that. That's, we hope he know that if ever he want to talk about that, he can just come at us. Thank you. We received that. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. You're awesome as well. God bless you. And we've never really gotten into that. However, he was in a place where he just didn't really like to be touched, for whatever reason. With me, he tolerated it because he didn't have a choice. I'm dead. Just like he actually, if you ever meet him in person, he actually doesn't like to be called Jordy. He doesn't.
I tried it. I got straight out told no.
He doesn't like to be called Jordy.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. It was like it was. Yeah, you
just that he's always been Jordy to me. Mm-hmm. He is always. That's my baby mother's wall. Anyways, he in the playpen and he looking out, and he just, his eyes is just at the level of the bar, and he just looking out like, please let me out, and he got the curls down to the front here and just yeah. So he didn't like to be touched, but Mom is, when it comes to affection and displaying affection to her children, Mom is no respecter of persons. You know what? I'm that parent that I believe that, yes, respect your kids in their own personal space, but love on your kids, man. Love on your kids, because life is hard. Life, there's gonna be, they gonna reach a point where they ain't gonna, God forbid they reach a point they don't want to hug you no more. Right? God forbid that should happen. You know what I'm saying? So, love on them. Every opportunity you get, hold them. Hug on them, kiss them. Respect their boundaries at the same time. You ain't got to kiss them on the mouth and everything like that. If they, but love on them, man. They're your kids. Love on them. I just believe that if your children know that they are loved unequivocally, that's empowering. They know that they can go out into the world and accomplish anything. And when they know that if it don't work out, they can always come home. That's powerful. Love on your kids. So if you could give Mom any one thing, if you could grant her any one wish, just for her birthday, what would that be?
Well, I definitely agree with no on the compound. However, my own idea, well, not my own. You told me, but I hope this you guys get that therapy thing rolling.
Yeah, that's.
Or was that
that's what we're manifested into, is to create a holistic type healing space where I don't know what God wants it to be yet, baby. What do you got?
No, what it is like, yeah, that holistic approach, but it's like also
Culturally
appropriate, hands-on. So you're learning about the 4 F's.
action therapy.
That's what it is.
Okay. That's what it will be.
I mean, it'll be what God wants it to be, and we will continue to manifest into that. But thank you for that. Thank you for that. We appreciate you so much. GQ Jordy with the good hair.
And this is the one we like to play with.
This is the one we mess with, man, because
Yes.
he's so easy, man, because he's so easy. And the thing is that, like, when we do the takeout thing, because we ruthless like this. When we do date night, we'll sit here and eat steak in front of these kids while they eating hamburger. We'll do that. We ruthless. When we on date night, yeah. When it's their turn to have steak, it's their turn to have steak. But when it's date night, that's us. But she's soft, right? And she's soft for him especially, right? He always get like half her meal, whatever it is. See, he laughing because he know he see. So I'll be like this, because he sits straight across from me at the table, and I'll be dead air. I just look him in the face like this, and I'll be eating. I look him straight in the eye and eat that food. I don't feel no way. And then I just said to her, I said, baby, don't make eye contact. Just don't make eye contact. Because she's like, but he's looking at me. He's got the sad eyes. I'm like, baby, don't make eye contact then. But she always breaks. And then she feeds him. And what is it?
She gets full.
Huh?
She gets full.
You buy that? I'm full, Jordan. Here, have half my meal. I can't eat another bite. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Whatever you need to tell yourself to assuage your guilty conscience. Taking food out your mother's mouth. And the thing is, he got a hollow leg too. Big man can eat. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know where he put it, because he don't got no body fat. He didn't get that Simpson gut. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't get that Simpson gut. Like, I mean, he lean, but he can eat, man. He eat like a hobbit.
I was at Jimmy's. I was eating, and I was like,
You see, he go to his friend's house. Most people go to their friend's house to hang out, to play. He go there to eat.
Because his mom is so nice. She loves feeding people. So.
Yeah, they live across the alley, because apparently we don't feed our kids over here.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we were having supper.
Yeah.
And I was done with I was eating a lot, so I was like stuffed at the moment. And I was like, all right. So I was just leaning back, just waiting, drinking some water, and he's like, you want me to throw that up? I was like, what?
I'm just making space.
Yeah, right. I was like,
Give me a minute.
I literally told I was like, yo, give me 5 minutes. Like, it's all good. He's like, you're not gonna be hungry again in 5 minutes. I'm like,
Watch me.
just wait.
You know what's a good trick? You know what I like to do? And I know we drink lots of water, right? However, if I'm fitting to have a graze, I like to get something carbonated. A little bit of ginger ale, 7-Up, just to get that belch there, so to get the gas and the air out the way, so that you can create.
That's
more
all you
room.
need. That's all you need.
Right, you just get that belch, and then you can get back to tuck it into your food. Like, I mean, we professional eaters over here.
And then me, I don't eat all day until I know we're having that meal, so that I'm.
And she'll save it, because in her mind that creates space, and she is hungry. However, the reality is, because we professional eaters, we know that in fact is a fallacy. You shouldn't starve yourself, because you don't eat as much. You get full. You get full quicker. You got to keep the stomach muscles elastic, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that last part.
Speaking of Jimmy,
What's going on, yo?
Right?
It's
Our
good
11th
time.
child.
It's your turn.
yeah, come on in, come bless mom.
All right,
Come
you
on
guys,
in.
I'll
Yes.
be in the background.
All right, GQ Jordy with the good hair. Thanks for checking in, son. Hey, Jimmy, come on in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, good evening.
What's up, Ian?
I'm good, man. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What's up?
Jimmy's our 11th child. He lived just across the alley here. As you can see, he brown, not black, but it's all good. It's just love up in here in the Simpson family home. It's just love, yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of white folk that come through that we keep close. It's just love. You know, we don't, this idea that, I mean, I'm only saying this because people are nuts right now. People are crazy right now. this idea that I identify as whatever, and me and you ain't cool because you know what? I mean, we on this thing, whether it's a ball or globe hurtling through space, or whether it's a flat plane that is stationary. Regardless of what it is, we on this thing together. We on this together. Don't you think it's about time that we figured out how to cohabitate? Like, I mean, no, for real though, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this old racism. I'm done with it. If people don't understand why I don't get down with Black Lives Matter. People don't understand. They think I'm ignorant. I'm not ignorant. I'm a great many things. I'm not ignorant. Right? I might not be educated in the conventional sense.
Yep.
However, I keeps myself educated. I'm not ignorant. Right? I have reasons for my beliefs. Right? And I've chosen to do away with all things that keep us separated as human beings. I've chosen to do away with everything that keeps us separated. I no longer identify as Christian, Muslim, Catholic, any of that, because it doesn't allow me to love my fellow man. Because if I'm a Christian, I'm supposed to have a beef with a Catholic. If I'm Catholic, I'm supposed to not like Muslims. If I'm Muslims, I'm supposed to have a problem with Buddhists. Huh? What? What are you trying to tell me? Nah, I'm going to step outside of that. If that's where you are, God bless you. I appreciate you. Keep worshiping God. It's fine. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm telling you this is where I'm at. I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. My people is my people. If you're good to me, I'm good to you. You love God, I love you. That's it. This here, really? The color of my skin, really? Over it. Done with it. All right, let's move on. Jimmy, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in, man. You got off work. You got you a job, right? Yeah. You know you got to have it. Got to have a job. Eddie Murphy. Anybody remember Eddie?
Trying to get me a job.
Trying to get yeah.
Word, they're hiring. Yeah, he's told me to send that resume through again.
Yeah, we'll clean it up. We'll clean it up and we'll send it through again. GQ Jordy with the good hair needs a job because you know what?
They're bougie.
They like stuff. Alex, I was Alex from the earlier that said God. Oh, thank you, guy. Alex, God bless you. Welcome back. I appreciate you stopping in again. Appreciate you. All things mom. So mom's birthday is on Sunday. So we are celebrating mom. We're gonna have a graze. If you're in the Winnipeg area, man, stop in. Whatever. We don't care. Like, yeah, we're gonna have lots of food.
Jimmy, you don't work on Sunday?
I'm off for 4 days finally. Yeah, 4 days off.
That's what's up, man. Like, yeah, we're gonna be celebrating mom. Stop by. Equalist, hashtag Equalist. That is us. Thank you, Jody, for that. That is us. We are hashtag Equalist. You love me, I love you. Actually, you don't even have to love me. I still love you. Right? I love you. I love you. I love you. My right to swing my arms ends at your person. I am fully committed to that. Fully. All right. So, Jimmy, what is it, as we're here celebrating mom, what is it that you appreciate? And I know that you don't know her as well as we do, obviously. However, what is it that if you could offer her a blessing, what is it that you appreciate about her?
Probably the biggest thing is the hospitality. Is the
word.
biggest thing. Because especially in I feel like Indian culture, hospitality is such a big thing. So it's literally, this is like my second home, like you said. I'm a kid or whatever. It's literally home to me. It's like my second mom.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right on. Appreciate
Thank
you, man.
you, Judy.
That's awesome. That's
Just
fantastic.
the hospitality. You guys are super nice. You guys are always willing to let me use the gym, even when these guys aren't in there, and I can just get alone time. You guys are fine with that. It's the best of both worlds.
You know what's awesome about your using the gym, and gym by the way is the garage. Don't get it twisted. I mean, we just, God is a provider. We got a couple things that we threw in the garage, I mean, the kids are bougie, but we ain't bougie. Is the garage, and it's not even heated. It's not even insulated. It's cold out here in the winter. It was
Makes
cold.
you stronger though.
Hey, what don't kill you make you stronger.
Yeah.
And what's so very encouraging is that I was out there with the boys. They go and do their own thing a lot of times outside of what we do as a family. And I was out there just the other day watching Jivy, and just to see the improvement that he's made in such a short amount of time, and that's what that commitment will do to you.
Yes, sir.
That's what that commitment. And his mom actually, Jordan was over at his mom. So I'm outside the garage working out, and then Jordan is hanging out the mom balcony door, and the mom is saying, Jordan's like, yeah, his mom says that, yeah, you gotta get Jivy, whip him into shape. And then mom pops her head out the window, and I've known them from even before they moved into this area before we did, and we knew them from when they lived over in the other area there previously. And mom was like, and you have my permission to kick his ass. I was like, okay, mom. That's so yeah, that's it. So yeah, you on the program. You on the program, and a lot of people come through. A lot of people. You know that movie Pitch Black with Riddick with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, yeah.
When they're chasing the son and they got to escape from the jail, and then he's chasing the son on the jail planet.
Okay.
Right, and they gotta chase. Because the sun is so hot. They got it right, and Riddick says, "Don't if you can't keep up, don't step up." Right, because if the sun catches you, die. Right, and it's like that with us as Simpson family. A lot of people, I mean, I ain't calling nobody out, but a lot of people have shown up and just couldn't keep up.
Bro, one person even said that they came through here. They weren't even working out. They said they'll start coming in. They didn't even show up once.
Yeah, so Jibby been show and run day. He don't skip run day. A lot of guys tapped out after run day. They didn't have a problem with the push-ups and all of that. We do a lot of core. We do a lot of body weight calisthenic. We don't do a lot of weights. We have every day is pull day. The biggest investment we made is that pull-up rack, and that was a game changer for us because we can do pull-ups all day, every day. So every day is pull day. And I would encourage you that if you are a fitness buff or a fitness person, or if you have young children and you want to get them, because our youngest is 8 and she does everything that we do just at modified numbers and modified activities, right? So if you want to get your kids into that, I would suggest that don't look at weight training. Weight training is just one form of training, like cross training, blah blah blah, all those other different forms. Learn to teach them to manipulate their own body weight first, which is to say push-ups. Okay, Bentley, I see.
That's the biggest thing though. What I like about like your guys' workout is because like you see, whenever people say they go to the gym, they only do one thing, and that's like weightlifting. I guarantee you, like those people that are super like big, walking around and stuff, I bet you they couldn't run like 5 kilometers in like under like 30. Yeah. Like they couldn't do anything that you should be able to do, especially if you say you work out that much.
Well, balance, right?
Yeah,
balance. I mean, and running is a big part of what we do. However, any kind of fitness training, fitness-based training is somewhat different from weight training. I'm gonna say that again. Fitness-based training is different from weight training. Weight training, you're training to look a certain way. Fitness training, you're training to be healthy, to be in shape. That's something completely different. And so any kind of fitness training has to involve a level of cardiovascular activity. And cardiovascular activity could be, which is to say to get the heart rate elevated, and that can be like, even if you're doing weight training, you can do cardio in your weight training, just speed up your sets. Like guys will do a set and then stand around for 8 minutes. Well, you don't need to do that. Do a set and then do a different muscle group while you're resting from doing like I like to do chest and arms, because when I'm everything is incorporated, right, interconnected, but when you're resting your chest, you can burn out your arms and then back and forth, but cardio is that. Yes, my love, I appreciate. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. And if you had one wish, to grant one wish from mom for her birthday, what would it be?
Me? One wish?
If you could grant her one wish.
Would probably be eternal happiness. Just anything that like keeps you happy.
I like
right?
that.
Like family, everything like that. Just
like
make sure the family's close,
like
especially in these hard times.
Right.
That's probably the best thing anyone could ask for, is like a good, close-knit family that stays together. That's probably the best thing I think anyone would wish for.
Yeah. I like that. I apprate you, man.
Yeah. Thank you for letting me talk. Put me on the spot a little bit, but
Appreciate you, man.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Come on back, mom. No, we still got to tell. Wow.
No, you have, and
it's 50
it's
minutes
like
in. We still have to tell the story of how we met. Holy, and we're already 50 minutes in. I always tell this story. And I always tell it from my perspective. I think I'd like to hear it from your perspective. Yeah, for a change. I think I'd like to hear you tell the story.
You tell the story.
No, I think I'd like to hear you tell the story. I'd like to hear it from your perspective.
My perspective.
Yeah. How we met.
So how we met? Okay, so it was funny because the day before I had met him, it was like a series of events. So the day before I met him, I got invited to the gym, and it was with one of my friends, and
Free manicures for a year. Thanks, Carla.
thank you. And so I went to the gym and I went and did this. I don't know what it was. It was weightlifting. And it was Priscilla that took me.
Yeah.
And it was weightlifting and, this gym class. And I've never lifted weights. So it's like these whatever. And anyway, so it was an hour long. The next day I couldn't even walk. And so that's when I met him. And so I went to the powwow, which was at the convention center.
Yeah.
So I went with my cousin. The kids were away that weekend.
Lana Banana.
And so Lana and I went to the powwow and we were hanging out there. And and then she was hanging out with one of her oldest friends.
Who just happens to be my brother, who at the time lives in Toronto. The plot thickens. Here we go.
And so I was sitting with them, and he was engaging in conversation, asking questions, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. And so me and Lana are sitting there, and then all of a sudden Leroy shows up again.
Oh no, Leroy disappears.
Yeah,
You're right.
Leroy disappeared.
Leroy disappears.
So Leroy disappears, and then he comes back, and he's like, "Oh, you want to meet my brother?"
Me.
And so I meet him, and he's quick hi, whatever, and then he's like just watching like the regalia, the dancing, and
I've never been to a powwow. It was my first.
And so he was just enthralled with what was going on, and so
Pictures,
all of a sudden he just
video.
wandered off.
Yeah, let's go.
So he was gone for a bit. We're sitting there, and then he comes back, and we start, engaging in a conversation. And the one thing that really drew me, his voice, specifically his voice.
I mean,
Yeah.
A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, so it was his voice, and then it was him talking about his sons. And so he's talking about his sons, showing me pictures, and then I'm, talking about
Her kids.
yeah, and I'm like,
And it's like, oh.
yeah. So it was just the conversation, we were talking, and then his brother sending me text messages. Oh, I think my brother likes you.
And at the same time, he's sending me text messages saying the same thing. The plot thickens.
Yeah.
He's
and
such an instigator, man.
Jordan.
And GQ Jordy with a mouthful of food. I'm telling you, he's a hobbit with a mouthful of food talking about, you're such an instigator. This is second supper for him. It's only 9:00. Sorry.
So
Sheila.
this was in 2017, and so
May
yeah,
21st, right?
Yeah, May 21st, 2017, and so it was a Sunday.
Yes,
It was
because
a
it was
Sunday.
after church.
And so we were talking, and then we went for a walk
Yeah,
to
just
your vehicle, and then
yeah,
he drove
'cause
me
I was-
back
I
to
was
the door
leaving,
to
yeah.
pick up Leroy.
I was leaving. I was on curfew. I was on curfew.
And so he we planned to
Talk again.
talk.
Again.
And so he left, and then we started, texting. And then all of a sudden he sends me a text, and it was like just whew.
Yeah.
And it was everything that I needed to know.
Oh.
Because he wanted to be honest. And so he gave me that choice with honesty
Full disclosure.
who I am, what I've done, what I want to do, and what I'm willing to do, I guess, basically, because he was working on himself.
Yeah.
And it was right from there, and I was like, he told me later he was sweating bullets.
Well,
You're
no,
not
because I
sweating bullets, 'cause you
no,
were-
yeah, no, I was sweating bullets. No, I sent that text, and then I was just like, I sent that text, and I just went like this. I put the phone down like it was a hot potato, And then I sat there and I
Started
looked at
doing
it.
chores.
Hey?
Started doing chores.
No, I didn't start doing chores. I sat there and I looked at it for 5 minutes, like a jilted ex-lover or something. I just sat there and I looked at it, just missing her. No, I'm just kidding. I just sat there and I looked at the phone because it was a huge risk on my part, right? It was huge. It was huge, but it felt right.
Yeah, so it allowed me to, make a choice, make a decision with all the information, I
Right.
guess. And, we decided we are going to go for coffee the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's what really changed his life.
Coffee?
Yeah, Tim Hortons. Because he's like, I never go to the for coffee. And
Oh, that was a thing.
Yeah.
That was a real thing. Because you coming from a place of addiction, right? You say that. What do you do to replace? Yes, thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla.
What do you do to replace the drugs, right? When you're trying to live a clean life, right? What do you do to replace the drugs? What do you do to replace the addiction? And it was like going for coffee actually became a thing. And it was actually not something up until that point. It was actually not something. You want to go for coffee? No, but we can go smoke this joint. You know what I mean? Like that, right? It really wasn't something that I did. I saw people do it all the time, and I just didn't understand it. And then, so I started going for coffee, and
so now that he still
yeah,
has
going
to.
for coffee. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, especially if you can like go someplace where you don't got to just get like coffee, right? You can get like maybe a frappuccino, or you can get like some juice or something. Like Starbucks is great because you can get a coffee or a latte, or you can get some juice. I'm big on juice, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and so we went for coffee.
Yeah.
And we went, and it was really nice. It was because we're sitting in Tim Hortons, and you're in conversation. You don't even know what's going on, because I just specifically remember just looking at him and just watching him and just listening to him talk. And then I didn't even realize, because I'm actually very hyper aware of when I'm out and about. But with him, I wasn't very hyper aware of what was going on around me. So in that moment, he was straightforward with me, and he was like, "Are we? If you're for
This.
how do you say it, baby? If you're just looking for a one-time thing, whatever, I'm not your guy."
So I'm flattered. Thank you, I'm flattered. However, that's just not where I'm at. Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, 100%.
And so I was able to I'm not there either. Like I'm looking for
Yeah.
life.
Where did we go on our second date, baby? We went for coffee the second date too. We went for like coffee for like a week straight or so, like 2 weeks. We went for coffee. Where did we go on our second?
We went
date?
to what was that place called? It's in Wolseley, that bakery.
Tall Prairie
Tall
Grass.
Prairie, yes, that's
my
what it
favorite little bakery in my. Carla, you might know where this is in Wolseley at Westminster in Arlington and Home Street there, and that's like I've never taken anyone there. I've never taken anyone there. That's like my go-to. I kind of go there as a guilty pleasure. I go there by myself, and I treat myself to a cinnamon bun. I've never taken anyone there, and I think that that might have been a pretty good indicator that I took her there on day 2. and you know what she says, and this is so funny to me because it's just me, right? She says what really sold her was the idea that I picked up something for her kids that day. Cinnamon buns, yeah. Yeah, Tall Prairie Grass. Cinnamon buns. Carla says, yeah, she knows it. If you grew up in the Wolseley, you got to know this place. You know what's up.
And that was
Good coffee and conversation. Good times. God bless you.
And
Yeah.
that's what it was like.
Hi, God bless you.
It's the that, especially when you're dating with children, it's like we're a package.
Yeah, right.
We're a package. So right away that him, he sent me home with bread and what are those things we get them
The
for the
cinnamon
kids?
clusters, the
yeah,
clusters.
the cinnamon clusters for the kids so that they could have. And it was like yeah, you take me out, but you're sending something back for the kids. So it was like he was just I don't know how to say it. you were there. Like you were just, you knew what I wanted.
I just being me, man.
I know.
That's just me. You know, and the thing with Jasmine, one of the things that Jasmine said at our wedding as she was blessing us in her speech, or through her namesake Jasmine, is that, and it was just so encouraging because this is my heart. And she said that Jasmine is our oldest daughter, a 16-year-old. She said, "Hi, Voice Fairy. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Please follow Voice Fairy. She's an in-pen artist. She's fantastic. Please follow her." Was that Jasmine said that when she met me, she was asked, what she think of me? Well, he's tall. And he's like, well, what else? Not much. What do you think of him? Not much. However, in her, her words, she says that when I would ask them how their day was. I was invested in them. I wanted to know them. And yeah, of course I would want to know.
Who said you were tall?
Jasmine, right? Yeah, because she hadn't met you to that point, or Noah.
Did she wear glasses? Was she not wearing?
Okay, are you not? Why are you still even here? Why? I mean, really now. I mean, you're actually going to be there talking smack to me, and I'm on live, and I can't talk smack. I mean, honestly though, these kids.
It's gonna get interesting.
So yeah, I mean, I once said to her, I said that, you know what, baby, I will not raise another man's children. And I thank God that she understood in the moment what I meant. Because what I meant was not simply that, oh, no, they ain't mine. And some dudes are like that, and that's fine. Some people are like that. That's your journey, whatever your journey is. This is not judgment. This is just me telling you what my journey is. And I said, I will never raise another man's children, and she understood that. And what I meant was quite simply is that once I take on that responsibility, once I make that commitment, they're mine. I don't care who bio or whatever, they're mine. They're mine. Mm-hmm. Once I make that commitment, they are mine. I attach. I'm like Jacob and what's her name from Twilight. You know what I mean? They imprinted on each other. That's it. I'm done. I mean, I couldn't not love these kids. It's not in me. That's not, it's a part of my culture, really. And I understand that pain, being the product of myself, being the product of extramarital relationship, right? And living in a relationship where, and I mean, my mom who raised me is deceased now. God bless her. I mean, imagine that now, okay? And I mean, this is Jamaican culture. Not saying it's right or wrong, it just is what it is. Now imagine raising the child that your husband had an affair with you. Now that's a special kind of individual that has that kind of love inside of themselves to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I never felt like she blamed me. And that was so important. Like, she died when I was young, and I don't talk about that, and I'm not ready to talk about it tonight. However, I never felt like she blamed me, and that was so important. Go, baby.
Yeah. So our what do you call it?
Yeah, raise your stepson. I don't call him my stepson. He's my son. I mean, come on now. What's the step?
Yeah, I think I had this conversation with somebody before, is that we don't do step because that just causes divide.
Yeah.
And so going back to, for us, our it's been continuous, I guess, since we met.
Hey, Eric, God bless you. Eric
was,
says hi, Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Eric, God bless you.
And our dates, just kept going.
Yeah.
So a lot of coffee. And
a lot of coffee.
Oh, I even took him to because my sister Jade had her baby the day after we had met, and so after our coffee, I went to Brandon because she had delivered, and so I went to go meet baby, and actually I had to pick up the children there.
Great story, baby. Great
and
story.
So, I kind of attribute she came in at that time, and so then her baby shower. So baby shower is, her baby shower is here in Winnipeg. Mm-hmm. We got invited. I'm like, oh, you want to come to a baby shower with me?
Yeah, I just liked hanging out with her. Of course I would. And it was not after my curfew, so I could go.
And so I took him to the baby shower, and
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I? This part? Can I? Please? Mm-hmm. Can I? This part? Just this part.
Ahead.
Just this part. So I'm Jamaican. So I'm at an event, right? with a bunch of white people I don't know and indigenous people that I don't know, but it's fine. I'm cool. But what I got to do is I got to find a spot to post up. That's my number one priority. That's my only priority at this point. I need a spot to post up. So there were a couple of chairs available right there. So I posted up in those chairs. Me and baby, we posted up right there, right? So then as the afternoon progresses, Jade comes and occupies one of the chairs because she's with baby and she knows some of these individuals. So she's doing her thing, and I'm just, I'm eating some dainties and things and, making polite conversation and such. and I just thought that it was, Jade, okay, they gonna open the gifts right here, right now. Okay, cool, let's do this because I want to see these gifts. And I had front row seat for the gift opening. Because you see, it didn't occur to me to give up the seat to the father of the child, Shorty. And so the baby shower, all the pictures of the baby shower of the bride, the mom and the bride to be opening the gift. I'm in them.
To be.
I'm in all of them pictures, man. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in all of them pictures, so I'm Uncle Ian, whether they want me to be or not. And I mean, please understand that it did not occur to me to get my butt up and offer the seat to Dad.
That was such an interesting baby shower because I went and took baby from mom.
Mm-hmm.
Baby was, breastfeeding, and I just went and stuck my finger in there and
she's like a
unlatched
baby
them.
whisperer.
And so I was holding baby, and then they actually sent somebody over, and they're like,
so you're gonna let anybody else hold the baby?
everybody was scared to come and ask me for the baby. That was fun.
Yeah, so we just go around ruining baby showers all over. Not intentionally.
Not ruining, no, we
Not
make it
intentionally.
interesting.
It was certainly interesting. I mean, I'm in all of them pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them. And the great thing is, nobody told me to get up. I mean, I'd have told me to get up. I'd have found a polite way to tell me to get up. I'd have been like, hey, you think we can get in? I'd have been Dad. I'd be like, hey, you think I could get in some of these pictures with my wife? I'd have told me to get up. I'd have found, but however, and I mean, it wasn't a thing.
Mm-hmm.
They saw that I wasn't being malicious, or ignorant, or anything like that. I just
It's
had
just how it worked out.
I just had a complete brain fart. And Layla's pictures right up on the mantle.
Yeah, so she's we're auntie and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And
She has a little brother now too.
but we haven't met him yet because of just all these circumstances. And she was supposed to be in our wedding, and she was awesome when she planned the bridal shower.
Right.
And then she
The social. She was.
then she came in and she was like pregnant, like big pregnant.
Big with baby.
I don't know if I should say big pregnant, but she was
She was big with
round,
baby.
yeah. And
Big
so
with baby.
she was up and down, this and that, and she was supposed to be in our wedding party.
Yeah.
And
That was unfortunate.
a week before our wedding, she had baby.
Yeah, but however, they had a contingency
yeah.
plan. They planned that because they knew the delivery was around that time, and so they had a contingency plan and a fill-in.
So it was just but just
Tell them the story about at the social because she didn't know that I was shiny.
Yeah, she was so frustrated with him. It was funny because, you're doing draw prizes, and so he would have the microphone, and she's chasing him around, and
I'm shiny. By that, what I
Yeah.
mean is that I probably am ADD, ADHD, and I'd never been diagnosed. However, shiny, yeah.
And so she was just chasing her around, and so finally she comes to see me. She goes, "I can't get him to stand still," and I'm like, "He's shiny." And at that point, she understood, so she started yelling at him. And she had to get your attention
because she
that.
was mad at first. Because I didn't know I'm an airhead. I'm sorry guys, I'm just a dude. But I mean, she'd be like, this is how she explained it to me. She'd come up to me, she'd have a prize, and she'd be like, "This is so and so," and then she'd look at her, "Where's he going?" And I'm like, "This is da 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 da," and I'm like, and I'd walk away. She's like, "Where's he going?" But we got through the night. It was great.
Yeah.
She was awesome. We love her.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, because it'll be going on what 4 years now. So yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a lot of
Never a dull moment in the
Yeah.
Simpson family home. Never
Never.
a dull moment. Never a dull moment. I mean, like we a party on wheels. We don't. I mean, lockdown didn't change anything for us.
because we have the party at home.
Yeah, it just meant that it afforded us the ability to pour into our children.
And
That's it.
and we're not anybody's plus one in their household.
Right? Right? It's like, it's easier for us. I always say, it's like, you know what, man, just come by the house. People want to invite us out. It's like, yeah, just come by the house. It's easier. It's easier. Just come by the house, man, because it's like, I'm not trying to show up at your doorstep with my 8 long bellies. My kids can eat. They like to eat. I'm not going to lie. They like to eat. They like to eat. And I mean, we like to eat. I mean, she had a burger this afternoon. That's her weakness. She loves steak and then she loves skip the dishes. Like, she has single-handedly propped up skip the dishes and Amazon during this entire thing. However, but that's okay. Like, I mean, like, this is what makes her happy, and that's fine, because we serve a loving God. Because as God blesses us, we choose to bless our children. That's how we pay it forward. And so she had this burger this afternoon, and I'm oh, thank you for the gift. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. And so, like, you know, of course, I'm like, you know, I try to play the hard line. I'm like, I got my water. You know, I don't diet. I just monitor what I put into my body. I do, and the amounts. I try to cut down on the processed foods. I try to cut down on the fast food. Although we still eat A&W.
Yeah, that's the only.
Yeah.
And I won't eat breakfast there.
Yeah,
No.
she doesn't like their breakfast. Go to Tim's for breakfast and A&W for lunch. That's the only real fast food that we eat. And but we will order burgers. She loves to order a good burger but that's not exactly the same as fast food, right? You're getting a burger from like where did you get that burger from today? Let's give them a plug. It was great.
Brown Social House, I think.
Brown Social House is not exactly the same as McDonald's, right? You know, like, this is still more or less a thing. How do we like our steaks?
I like mine medium rare.
She likes hers medium rare. Yeah, so I mean, I do that up on the barbecue for her too. She likes hers medium rare. I'm gonna tell you though, we went for our first year anniversary. Our first year anniversary, we went to 586 on Wellington's.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
I believe that it's either 586, 526, whatever the name it is, on Wellington's Steakhouse here in Winnipeg. It's supposed to be a really high-end steakhouse here in Winnipeg, whatever the case may be. And I'm gonna tell you that was a very disappointing $80 prime rib.
Yeah, it was an experience.
It was an experience, sure, and we can say that we did it.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go back?
I want their French onion soup.
Their French onion soup is exquisite.
That was delicious.
And what it was for me was that her steak and lobster was perfect. So that there was that. Her steak and lobster was perfect. It's just that my prime rib I ordered medium rare, and I got closer to rare, and that's not pleasant. If I don't want rare, if I order medium rare, I don't want rare. I would rather at that point, I would probably rather it be medium. I would rather it be a little bit overcooked, unless you're gonna go into medium well done. No. However, I'd rather it be slightly overcooked than undercooked. That's just my personal preference.
And so
what about you, Carla? How do you like your steaks? Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, as we're waiting. So I like just trying new things, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's not just new things. It's like
That's a lie.
different burgers
She doesn't like trying new things at all. She just likes trying burgers from different places.
And
that's not new things, baby.
But the thing is, because I'll eat, like, I phoned him today because he was out, and I was like, okay, I'm ordering from Skip. Do you want anything? He's like, no, I'm good.
Because she usually always saved me half. That's the half that she's going to give to the boy. I eat it. And
so today it was like, it was a good burger. He's out running, and I'm sitting in the room eating a burger. And
I'm running my 7.5K, right? I'm putting in my work. And my wife is there morally supporting me.
I was
right?
eating the burger. He had a taste of the burger.
I got a bite before I got to run.
Like,
I wanted to try
good.
it. It was delicious. It was a great burger. Yeah, it was a very good burger.
And usually I do save him half,
but this burger was too damn good.
Yeah, I ate it up.
She ate that. I mean, I'm out there running my 7.5K in record time on my ad. I had a personal best of 49 minutes today.
Burger.
Thank you. Trying to come back to get a taste of that burger. I mean, and she didn't. When she told me, she didn't even bat an eye. She was like, "Yeah, that burger was." She said, "Baby, there's some fries up there for you. There's some fries up there." She said, "But that burger was too greasy, it was too sloppy, it was too damn good." She said, "Because I'm looking for the burger, because there's always half a burger there. There was always half a burger for me, but I played it cool. I'm like." That's cool, baby. Yeah, that's good, baby. That's fine. I wasn't hungry anyway.
And it's so funny. I know it's playing. I'm like, do you want
good.
me to order you one? And he's like, no.
I was out there like Rocky. I'm like, I got a taste of that burger, man. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I was like Rocky, man. I put in a personal best coming back for that burger. And dang, it's a good thing I got that first taste, because if I'd have known that I was all I was going to get, I'd have got another bite.
Yeah, but I was studying because I had, that test today and that oral,
You needed your brain
that
food.
assignment. So I needed to and plus I was kind of just, yeah. So, yeah, I ate that burger. I'm feeling so bad now. I think tomorrow I'm going to order you a burger.
I don't want a burger.
Sure.
I say that now.
I know.
Tomorrow I'm having a burger, people.
But yeah, so you gotta order their burger.
Yeah.
There's that one. Don't order chicken burgers from George's. That's not real chicken.
What do you mean it's not real chicken?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, you know what it might be? It might be grillers, like chicken grillers.
No.
No.
no, it's like a chicken cutlet.
But that's chicken. How
No,
you mean
it's not.
Okay.
It's not a real chicken.
You know what the most disappointing chicken burger I had? I ordered a chicken burger. I can't remember from where. You know what was inside it? I think, no, it was from Tim Hortons.
Oh, yeah.
It's from Tim Hortons. It 2 damn chicken fingers and lettuce. I was so upset. I was so upset. I was ready to... I'm like, if I wanted chicken fingers on bread, I would have ordered chicken fingers on bread. I ordered a chicken burger. In the picture there, it depicts a chicken burger.
Yeah.
This is 2 chicken fingers and lettuce. Never a dull moment in the Simpson family home. Never a dull moment as we celebrate Mom. What you doing? Are you doing floors?
I did it last night.
So what you doing? Where you going with the mop and bucket?
We just gotta put it away.
Oh. You sure you don't want to do the floors need cleaning? Or maybe they need to be done again today. Don't get sassy, young lady. You'll be doing floors for the next month. That's the great thing about having kids. You don't got to do no housework.
No, and plus they like cleaning. It's funny because when I'm having one of my moments.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when she disassociates, anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. The house is clean as a mofo right now.
And it's just like I'll be like even washing like the whatever washing walls, and then all of a sudden they're both sitting there looking at me and
It's
be like,
and
"Are
we're
you
like,
okay?"
"You okay, Mom?" I'm fine. Okay, Mom.
Yeah.
She's very productive though, so I mean, it's kind of I feel kind of bad because I'm like, I want her to come out of it. However, at the same time, it's like, yeah, that wall been needing a coat of paint from time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a cleaner.
She's a cleaner when she needs to process and work her way through things. She cleans. Me, I get quiet. Yeah, when I'm processing, I get quiet. I get quiet when I'm processing.
You go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, mostly I get quiet. Mostly I get quiet because the gears are turning, and I have to be very aware around baby. I have to be very aware because I'm like GQ Jordy. Apparently, I'm very expressive, and I don't hide disgust well. Which is not a good thing, but whatever. I have to be very aware because it's like sometimes I'm inside my head. I'm always inside my head, and it's like then I'm deep in thought, and then that whatever you can tell if I'm having an argument with myself and it manifests on my features, and then I'll come back to reality or come back to the moment, come back to myself, and she's sitting there looking at me. You okay, Dad? Yeah. I'm fine. And she's like, you're not smiling. I'm like, Yeah. That's it. So I have to be very hyper aware of that. And it's not that I'm upset at anything in the moment. It's just that I'm thinking, I'm in deep thought, and it manifests itself on my face. Are the rumors true? Wow, really? I wish I hadn't read that. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, you're always gonna get that. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, we a minute 20 in. It's like 1:20 already. Running joke between the Simpsons. It's we've been at this for a while. So I mean, tomorrow is Friday, and it's TGIF, right? And also the last day of celebrating Mom because you know, right, yeah. And so tomorrow's Friday. The kids don't have school. However, because routine is everything, they'll still be up. I mean, they don't sleep anyways. Little kids are like that. I mean, they can sleep until... Well, our kids are like that. They don't sleep. They sleep, but they're up at like the crack of dawn. You know, they're up at like 6 o'clock, 6.
Yeah, and it's
regardless
I
if they
don't
have
even
school
know
or
what they're
not.
watching. What is that stuff they watch?
They watch Voltron.
Voltron.
They're watching. They're into Voltron right now. They're into the entire season of on Netflix, and that's the great thing about Netflix. Anybody remember like Blockbuster? I actually miss Blockbuster because it was an event. Well, now you can't do it again, anyways. But it was an event. It was a family event. Like we would go to Blockbuster, and it was like we would be there so long, and they had the free popcorn, and we'd be there picking out like movies and then games, and it's like, are we gonna get it for 3 days, Dad? Or are we gonna get it for 7 days? Well, 7 days because we can't watch it tonight because it's too late. We're gonna be here for like 2 hours already, just picking it out, and then by the time we get home, you can't watch, so we'll have it for the weekend, and and that was just I miss it because of the idea. It was an event. It was a family outing. That's the only thing about it that I miss. However, the convenience of Netflix. What? You never had you never experienced Blockbuster?
No. No, go ahead.
What?
No, I'll fill you in after.
Okay, but the convenience of Netflix is far superior. Obviously, I mean, I like watching. I clued out of TV years ago because of commercials. They just bug me, and they just seem so mundane and dead. Like, I mean, they just so like. I mean, I like to be intellectually stimulated, and TV stopped stimulating me. And so I just disconnected. I unplugged. I don't watch sports anymore. You believe that, Carla? I actually don't watch sports anymore. I don't watch basketball.
Oh, no, I thought there was something new. That's fine.
I don't watch football. I heard that Tom Brady won like his gazillionth Super Bowl or something. I didn't watch. I haven't watched since Colin Kaepernick. And then because back then I was busy being woke and I got caught up in all that nonsense. However, I just never went back. And the NBA, I'm a basketball guy. We're a basketball family. However, I don't watch. I didn't really watch much. I would watch the Olympics, as far as hockey, Team Canada and all that. However, don't watch sports anymore. It's really weird that I would sit here and say that with a straight face and be like, and I'd be okay with it, but it's just where I am in my life right now. Growth, right? Which has had the better selection of what, Hunt? What were we talking about, sweetheart?
I don't know. You were talking about movies, I guess. Or
Blockbuster and Netflix. Great.
Netflix or
right, great job, sweetheart.
No, I'm thinking Netflix.
Better selection?
Mm-hmm.
Babe, what are you talking about? You ain't never been to a Blockbuster.
No, I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's just not good memories, so.
Okay, fine. No, that's great. Blockbuster, I mean, because you're talking about a video library, you're talking about a digitized library as opposed to how many DVDs that you can keep in your storage. However, having said that, Blockbuster had usually had a pretty good selection of movies. However, if you want to talk about a library, I'd have to go with which has more selection, Netflix. Better selection? Well, that's open to interpretation, right? It depends what your idea of better is, right? Like, what are you looking for?
At least you don't have like with Blockbuster. If all the movies were rented, you'd move the case and then there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So yeah, with Netflix.
You never run into that.
Yeah.
The movie's always available.
Yeah.
Right? Unless your internet goes down. And
sucks.
that is a real thing too, right? That is a real thing too. Like, you are at the mercy of your internet. However, for the most part, and again, Blockbuster, I only miss the family aspect of Blockbuster. I miss it was an exciting time for me and the boys. Me and the two older boys, we'd go there and we had good times. Just hi, God bless you, thank you for stopping in. Just kind of perusing and just hanging out, eating popcorn, and being generally obnoxious. Running in the aisles. It was fun. Just the kids being kids, the three of us kids. Yeah, but I mean, the world turns and time moves on, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Change is not necessarily a bad thing, right? So yeah, this is not necessarily bad. It's just different. It's just different. And so that's the one thing I found, that when you start trying to live a God-centered and God-focused life, is that you no longer see obstacles so much as you see opportunities. That's just my lived life experience. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wrap it up with that. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for coming in tonight and helping us, the Simpson family, celebrate Mom. It's her birthday once again on Wednesday, and we're just here. Oh my God. What? Her birthday's been Thursday,
Saturday,
Tuesday.
Now it's Wednesday.
Her birthday is Wednesday, and the funny thing is, her birthday once again is Wednesday, but today's Thursday, so I guess we missed it. Hey, no, her birthday is Sunday, and this has been another episode of Real Talk, where all things Mom, we're just lifting her up before God, celebrating her, thanking God for her, thanking Him abundantly for everything. I mean, she is so much in our lives. She is everything in our lives. Outside of God, my mom came and said that, because my mom is old school Jamaican, right? My bio mom, not mom that raised me, who's deceased. My bio mom is old school Jamaican, and she practically lives in the kitchen. And Mom doesn't cook. I do the cooking. Mom does not cook. And it's not that she can't cook. It's just that I'm better at it. That's it. We like to feed into our strengths and work on our weaknesses. I'm better at it. I'm better at cooking. I'm better at organizing the kitchen. I did it for 25 years. It's kind of my thing. So I take the lead in those things, and she takes the lead in it. So Mom came here, and initially, she was just observing, and she came and spent some time with us last summer, which was fantastic. And she just wanted to observe before she formulated an opinion. I remember we went to the beach one afternoon. Hi, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. We went to the beach one afternoon, and she said, she said to my wife as I was off observing the children at play, and she said, "Thank you, my love. I'm just aware of the time." Thank you. And she said that my wife told me afterwards. She said that they had a conversation. I set them up, with the blankets, chairs, whatever. And she's like, "Okay." My mom said, look at her, says, "Okay, I figured it out." She go, "What?" She goes, "You take care of everything else so that he can do exactly what he wants to do, which is take care of the kids." And that's why I love her so much. She's one of the reasons. She take care of everything else so that I can just pour into my kids, into our kids. I just pour as God pours into me. I pour into them. And it works for us. I don't judgment, whatever. I'm a stay-at-home dad. You judge me, that's fine. I'm okay with it. Right? Have you seen our kids? We're very proud of them. we're very proud of them, and we continue to pour into them. And this is what it is for now. Is this what it's going to be forever? Who knows?
We don't know.
Who knows? This is what it is for now, and it's working. So by grace, under God, we will continue to sail the Simpson ship under His leadership and direction. Right? Because it's been working, man. It's been working. Leading this God-centered life. Leading this God-centered life. We are blessed beyond measure. I don't even know how the numbers work. I don't. I sometimes look at them, I'm like, yeah. But they do. That's all that matters. God is good all the time.
All the time.
And the more the praises go up, the more the blessings come down. So if any of you are ever confused about why I'm such a God person, the more the praises go up, the more the blessings come down. I love me, my God. He's been good to me and my family. He did it for us, he'll do it for you too. God bless you and keep you. We appreciate you choosing to spend some time with us. People's time is valuable. And that you should choose to spend it with us is truly humbling.
And
Thank you.
interacting with
And
us.
interacting as well. That just makes it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Last word to my lovely wife.
No, and so yeah, tomorrow is Friday. We usually do, yeah, like you said, TGIF. However, let's see what we can get into tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, if you're gonna come in tomorrow, Jody, Carla, Diane, maybe even Auntie Lana. I'm not sure who else shows up. However, if you guys have a question for me, however, a PG question,
Yeah.
think of it and come tomorrow, and I'll see what I can
Yeah.
like
Keep it.
where have I been, or
She's actually been all over the world because she's done a little bit of in Europe because of her dancing when she was younger. She was she danced for.
you're giving the answer. What
I'm
if
sorry.
that's- Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. She's been places. She's done stuff. Ask some questions. God
Yeah.
bless you.
All
God
right.
bless you. Yeah, I'm proud of my wife, man. Once I get going, it's hard to. Yeah, whatever. I don't
Okay.
care. God bless you. Last word.